know what's going on with the fights. You know, on both sides, UFC, perhaps Bellator, you have a little less experience with it. But how do you get your information? I mean, there's two things I want to know is, you know, what do you think of the websites out there? Do they help you get information? Help you get to the fights, or you know, how do you feel about those resources?
Well, here's the thing. You know, everybody's got a website and everybody's got a Facebook. I think that you've got to get people, in order to get mainstream, you've got to get it in the news. You know, you've got to get it more in the mainstream news and mainstream MMA news. Like people keep talking about Nick Diaz, and they keep talking about Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz got so much attention, you know, just for the way he was acting and for not showing. Everybody knew he didn't show up. Because Dana White made a big deal about it. Dana White doesn't do that to punish the fighter. He does that to sell tickets.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. People don't understand that in a sense they're being manipulated, not in a bad way, but in a marketing way. That Dana White is not going out and asking these fighters like some people think because he's an asshole. He's doing it to sell tickets, and it works. Bellator needs to do that. I mean, I couldn't tell you, I couldn't name you 3 Bellator fighters. I can name you one guy down here that I trained with before Buck, who had a fought on Bellator on a small card in North Carolina where they had, but I can't name you. Tim Kennedy, no, he was Strike Force. I can't name you 3 Bellator fighters. So they have got more to get their name out there. And you made a very good point. They need to get somebody like a Vince McMahon or a Dana White, you know, that's like the face of the company that's able to get attention and excitement around it.
Okay. And very quick last question: Did you download and use that app by any chance? The Bellator app?
Real busy, and I didn't get an opportunity to look at that. Yeah, I did get an opportunity to scan the email you sent me on the call.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Great. Well, listen, thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit about it. What is the app? Let's know.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Well, it's basically an app you can participate, or you can basically feel you're participating in the scoring, right? So you get a real-time access to number of strikes, number of takedown attempts, number of submission attempts, and so on. And then you can also kind of weigh in. You have a button you can press underneath each of the fighters to kind of say who you think is dominating the match. So it kind of raises two questions. One is how do you feel about the scoring systems, and then two, would this app be interesting to you so that you could feel kind of implicated in the scoring process?
Yeah, I mean, scoring systems. I have two different opinions and two different sides. Like, my first opinion is the fact that I like the 10 round, 10-point must system. That's the only thing I do. When I was trained as a judge, that was the thing I was taught, and it had to be pretty much complete domination for there to be a 10-8. I understand somebody said there's been some changes to that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fine. But I also think that people were talking about stalling, and when I watch a fight personally, I like the grappling part of it more. I'm not really a big fan of striking. Kind of bores me. Like, even to see somebody get knocked out. I like this more of the grappling side of it. And I don't believe standing guys up. If there's not action on the ground. I kind of personally, as far as from a competitive standpoint, I don't like that. If I was running Bellator, I would use like a yellow card for stalling. And I would do everything I could, to push the action. And I think that's what most fans want to see. They want to see action, and they want to see stand up. They want to see guys get knocked out. They would sell tickets.
Okay, and so would you feel strongly enough about it that you would consult? Let's say you could download on your phone. What kind of phone do you have?
I had let me look. I'm not a technical guy, you know that.
Okay, so does the word Android make any sense to you? Have you heard that before?
Yeah. It is an Android. It's got like the little green Android dude on it.
Oh, okay. So I think they're working on an app that you can download right into your phone. So basically, while you're watching it in a bar, at your home, whatever, you could flip open this app and you see the fighters. You get some intel about them, and then you can pound away on the phone and basically say who's winning in real time. Is that something you think you'd play with, or is that kind of
Yeah, it sounds kind of cool. And I'd like to start to watch more of the Bellator championships. I have got some DVR, I have, and I didn't watch some of it, kind of catch the highlights and so forth. But like I said, at the end of the day, I got to give love. At the end of the day, my personal opinion, Bellator's got to do more to build some guys up that the people like me want to watch.
Yeah.
And I think people like me, guys that are the casual fan, not the hardcore, MMA fan, and people that don't know, I don't even know every guy that's in UFC, but I know the storylines.
Yeah.
And that to me is the thing that UFC does such a great job with. You talk about the GSP fried chicken thing or whatever,
yeah,
and all that. They have done such a good job, with creating the storyline and creating the kind of like the character. And that's why I think that they're best. Hold on one second. I was actually on a call. I'm my house. Yeah. No, I was now about to get the haircut. Pretty attractive lady here just came out of that office.
Nice.
Guilty of the way things are here, and there's a lot of lovely ladies around.
Nice.
It's nice and sunny. The weather is nice, and that's another thing too. The ladies definitely sell tickets, and that's another takeaway. Miss Ronda Rousey.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. If you listen to Ronda's interviews, she knows what sells tickets. If you listen to how she talks about appearance and so forth, and she's a lady that, in my opinion, I think she does a great job with her insights.
Okay. All right. Well, excellent. Listen, Matt, that was great. Let me know. We're going to send you some stuff, T-shirt wise.